everyone, welcome to my stream. I am Sturmby, aka Kerbon, and guess who's with me today? No, not that person. No, not him, not her. Okay, fine, it's Susan. Welcome back, Susan. So good to see you again, or hear you, actually. I wish I could see you. Oh my goodness, how have you been?
Been doing pretty good. Yeah. Me and Randy, my husband, had our anniversary yesterday, so we had.
Fantastic. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, so we went camping and had a lovely trip, and then we came back and got all cleaned up and went out for a fancy dinner last night. So it was nice.
Fancy. Outstanding. So glad to hear it. How long have you two been together now?
So we have been married for 8 years.
8 long years, I'm sure.
And
with Randy, you know.
And so we were dating. We were together 3 years before we got married. So 11 in total.
Cool. Nice. 8-11. It'd be cool if it was 7-11, but anyway, that works too.
What are you gonna do?
And welcome, Drapex. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, Drapex.
I don't know if I could host yet another person on here. Wow. So no, it wasn't you. That would be an interesting surprise, wouldn't it? If you would have been the guest.
That would be. That just
it would be a surprise to everybody, including you.
Yes.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, let's move on to the main event, I suppose, and that is, you can't see it on your screen yet. Well, Susan can, but she's got a inside scoop here. But normal streamers can't see this yet. I'm going to bring it up now, and that is ScummVM. No, Riven. Let me bring it up here like this. Okay, there we go. So here we are. This is all. No introduction, just plop. Here you go. At the main menu.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's not much in the way of options. If I remember correctly, the original Riven also did not have much in the way of options because they wanted to dumb it down and make it simple for any idiot with a mouse to be able to play the game.
Well, here we are, 2 idiots with 1 mouse.
Yep, let's see how this goes. All right, so I don't think there's anything. Yeah, we can set it up. Supposedly, I'm supposed to adjust the brightness of my monitor so that symbol just disappears. I'm not sure if there's any way I can adjust that for the stream. I'm not worried about it. I can barely see it. I think that's dark enough. I don't have to turn it. Oh, until it becomes visible. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to turn it down until it disappears, then turn it back up until it becomes visible. So that's perfect then. I'll take it. Oh, actually, I missed that. I was correct, actually. It says, then slowly turn it down until it goes back. Never mind. I had it reversed in my head. And then some reference sounds so we can adjust our volume, everyone. That is a little bit high, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit. That's a long reference sound. All right.
I guess it's one of the quieter sounds. It could stand to be a little bit quieter, though. So, yeah, let me adjust that real quickly. This ScummVM, actually, that might be one I need to adjust. Let's take it down to 50 and see if that actually has an effect. Yep, that does lower it according to my view meters here. And if we go to this, yeah, I think that works. If it's still too loud or soft for you, anyone out there in Streamland, feel free to adjust settings to your taste. Your volume settings. Sorry you can't turn me down. You're just going to have to deal with my loudness, you know. Okay, Susan, are we ready?
I am so ready, Chris, because I have no memory of playing this game.
I have only bits and pieces of memories. a lot of the specifics are just boop gone.
Yeah.
The only thing I will mention is before we get started is that off the incredible success of Myst, because they just raked in the money from that game. For the longest time, that was listed as like the best-selling game or PC game or computer game of all time, up until I think Halo, if I'm not mistaken. Someone feel free to fact check me on that one. So for many years, that was the best-selling game of all time, or best-selling computer game. I don't know which category it fell into specifically, but for a very long time. And so because of the money they made from that, they funneled it all in, or a great deal of it anyway, into their sequel, Riven. And you can definitely see, especially if you remember our brief encounter with the first Myst game last time, when we just saw kind of what it looked like back then with the graphics and the sound and everything, and the way the trees just were perfectly conical and all that, you can definitely see a difference now in quality that extra money helped make. In addition, they were able to hire actors, I believe, in this. So there's a little bit of FMV acting in it. Not much. You'll see more of that in later sequels like Myst 3. They got Brad Dourif in there. Fantastic game. But you get a little bit of some actors in this one. So I just want to mention that is definitely a step up in quality terms, but it also is a huge step up in difficulty. These are not the simple little, pull a chain and move some gears puzzles that we saw in Myst. These puzzles are going to be much more involved. Be prepared to strain your brain and start thinking laterally. Start thinking in longer terms rather than just what's the solution right here and right now. No, there might be a solution who knows where, and you got to piece it together and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot more difficult, so I hope you're ready for that. Yes, please do mute me, Drapax. I need to be muted. Susan could attest to that. All right. Let's get into it. I lied. There is an intro. It's just after the main menu. Oh, and on your screen, that black bar at the bottom, that is meant to be there. You'll see why eventually. So don't think that's a graphical issue. I just love the ambiance music in this.
I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden. For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's there's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
Wait for it.
Yo? No fia di gaie. Cacaware po. Modo vuoi po me po. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Musu rekoa. Misirapo. Misirapo. Umutika boku wa nai. Misirapo. Umutika boku wa nai. 僕はない。ミスラー僕はない。僕はない。僕はない。僕はない。
Okay. Now we have control. Did I lose anyone? Uh-oh. Susan, did you mute yourself? Something's happened. I don't hear Susan. Let me see if I see her on here. Yep, yeah, she's here. Say something, Susan. Hope she didn't walk away. Let's see if she's trying to chat to me in our Discord. And okay, Drapex, you want to join the stream then? Excuse me. I'm glad you're still here at least. Something may have happened here. I don't know what. She says she can't hear me on our usual little mumble server, which is weird. Let me disconnect and reconnect to it quickly. And let's see if this does anything here. Yeah. Okay, well. She's going to try reconnecting, maybe. Worst case scenario, we can have her join us via Discord.
Hey, there we go. All
there
right.
goes one. What in the world happened?
I don't know. It just, like, I just didn't hear you
Stop.
anymore.
Oh, Mumble, I may have to find a alternative for you.
It's so grumpy. So grumpy. All right. Well, that was an exciting opening.
That was a lot.
Here we are. All right.
A lot going on there. Yeah, so, let's see.
Did you hear my comment about the ink blotting?
No, totally
No,
heard
okay.
nothing.
So I pretty much just lost audio for you for that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just writing ink and slamming pages shut willy-nilly.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you gotta let that shit dry or blot it or something.
Maybe it's
man.
a special ink that dries instantly.
Sure.
Actually,
yes,
I know
we'll
it is
go
a
with
special
that.
ink because
I mean,
that
it
is
definitely a special ink. But
yes, yeah, that is a given, and that's revealed in the books and other things. But anyway,
yeah, it was hinted at in Myst as well.
yes, that's correct. It was. I forgot about that. Anyway, okay, so yeah, there was a lot of information to gather there. So first of all, my biggest question is, where were we in the intervening time between the end of Myst and the beginning of this? Because he says, welcome back or whatever, or something.
I guess we were
you've
just
returned.
supposed to be dicking around Myst Island.
Yeah, I guess we were just kind of wandering around for an unspecified amount of time. I don't know. But, so I guess that must be it. And if you recall, he said, yeah, in Myst, at the very end, during his ending speech, he said, "I'm fighting a foe even greater than my sons can ever imagine. In this one, he says, you'll need this to capture Gen."
Yeah.
I don't know who Gen is yet. He hasn't said, has he?
No.
So apparently that's the foe, the adversary that he's fighting against. And he mentions rescuing Catherine, which we know is his wife.
Yeah.
And once we do so, to signal him. Now, how we're supposed to signal him
Damned
when
if
we're
we know.
inside the world. What's that?
Damned if we know.
Yeah, maybe we'll find something along our journey here.
I should hope so.
Yes. And he gave us basically the same sort of book that his sons were imprisoned in, a book that appears to be a regular old linking book, but is actually a one-man prison.
Yeah.
And so we have that, as well as this, which is a journal, which gives us some information that he said we're going to need. Real quickly before I open up the journal. And by the way, yes, your inventory is down here. We have an inventory now.
Yay! I feel very comfortable with that.
And that's the reason for this black bar down here at the bottom, in case you're wondering about that. So we're in this weird cage here. And by default, the game does this little sliding effect. We can turn that off, or we can slow it down, even.
It's fine with me, as is.
Okay. And a very fast fade as we go from spot to spot.
Which is fine with me.
Okay.
So...
And that's where we were there.
Oh, yeah, all right, fancy. So that guy demanded the book that we had.
Yes, that was...
And then he got hit over the head. No, darted. He got darted
yeah,
by
you could
the
hear it.
weird ninja. And then...
So he took
and takes the book, and then
takes that link, the prison book, actually.
Hit it with something.
So yeah, she hit something. She released us with this lever, and then hit something at the bottom of it. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Sure enough, we can. It's almost hard to make out, but there is a little sort of a dagger stuck in there.
A throwing knife stuck in there. Okay. So the lever now cannot be...
Clicking the lever, you can barely hear it.
back.
It's not really doing anything. It's
Gotcha. Okay.
stuck in that
for
position.
some reason they were hitting the book.
Okay, that's fair enough. Her back was turned.
Yeah.
I assume it was a her because I saw braids or something, but it could have been, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, and we can't do anything with this anymore. Can't take the dagger out. It's jammed in there good, and that's probably intentional. Anyway, so all right, yeah, we were in this prison, which I think is kind of an interesting little mechanic. Apparently, whoever built this here, I don't know whether or not Atrus knew about it, but apparently whenever you link to an age, you appear in a very specific spot in that age every time, right? And so apparently they determined, well, whoever appears in this age, they're going to appear right here on this exact spot. So we're going to build a little trap for whoever appears here. Whoever built this trap, maybe Gen did. We don't know. So yeah,
but it's a hot spot for activity. That's for sure.
That's interesting. It's very kind of ingenious. Like, we're going to imprison whoever appears here because we don't want anyone to run free or whatever. And apparently set a sentry, a guard, to guard over it, and we don't know. So we just know what we saw there, which is a lot. And interesting little structure here. Oh, we can. It's hard to tell sometimes whenever the cursor changes. We can look it up a little bit. It has the same sort of symbol at the top there of this, which looks like a giant dagger thrust into the earth.
It does. Yeah. Cool.
Which is kind of the same symbol, actually, as this. A circle with a line bisecting it and a horizontal line at the top. And it's also a dagger. So, interesting. Okay. There's a lot to go on to digest here. Should we explore first, or should we read this journal?
I'm really excited about this journal.
Are you really? Okay.
Yes.
All right, because I don't know how long it's going to be, but I certainly don't mind.
I don't either.
Reading it here. Okay.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Wet my whistle here. All right. Here we go. Oh boy, low resolution text. Yeehaw.
Yay!
I don't know if these are meant to be years, like 1987. I don't think so. I'm sure it's an year. We don't know, but whatever. We'll just call it 87610. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. IT people know all about this. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. 87616. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against the prenotation.
I think so.
I never heard that word before, prenotation, and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. 87618. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free, at last, to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I am afraid that... No, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. 87619. I did not create the Age of Riven, unlike my father. I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dunny civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he once again to be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years because no one has been able to leave that age. The last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the Starfisher upon my return to Myst. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dunny, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. Lots of information in those 3 paragraphs. In effect, that is what we achieved. But the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue, but it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough. To dwell in the past is to die in the present. Deep words. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. 87-620. I think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Dunny, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation, quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Dunny? 8772. Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not, at first, concern me, however. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I'd realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. 8773. I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent, unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. 8775. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded. But it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable. And that, at best, I can only strive to delay it now, and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. 8777. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. 87-713. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book and has freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine has given me renewed hope. 87-716. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I'm still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating. An anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the Star Fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining island. Hello, I just got a raid from Chillamags. Thank you, Chillamags. Awesome. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can be only one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring the linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. There we go. So, awesome. That answers a lot of questions, doesn't it, Susan?
It sure does.
And brings up some more, probably. But,
so
yes.
many more.
Okay, so let's go back through here and pick out some of the nuggets of good info that we got out of this. So
Delicious information nugs.
Mm-hmm. All right, so unless I'm mistaken here, Gen is Atrus's father.
Yes, that is what I had picked up as well.
And what better adversary? He said in the Myst, if he's fighting a bigger adversary than his sons could ever imagine, what better person than his own father even, right?
I love it. I love family. I love these kinds of adversarial family relationships and storytelling, personally.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. You're going to have to watch that HBO series Succession.
I already have. Thank
you already have? I'm in the middle of that. I just started season 2, but
oh, very good. Yeah, no,
yeah.
it's excellent.
Wow, what a shit show.
Indeed, that is an excellent description. Just wait till you get to the end of season 2, Chris. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, this is not Succession cast. This is Riven. So let's
yes.
Okay. So yeah, definitely a very dysfunctional family going on here.
Definitely.
All right. So apparently Riven, which he says is an island here, is falling apart, slowly deteriorating, thanks to the sloppy writing by his father Gen. And so he's trying to keep it stable. Otherwise, it's going to tear itself apart, apparently. So he's trying to keep it stable by continually writing in the main Riven book, the thick one that describes the age itself. He's like patching it and trying to keep it together long enough to rescue Catherine. Apparently, Gen has Catherine held hostage here on Riven. There's a whole backstory. We don't know what happened. What? Apparently, they were friends because he and his father were on expeditions to Dunny together for a while. So they were at least amiable at some point. Which, spoiler, read the book, the Book of Atrus. It's fantastic and gives you that whole backstory. It's worth reading. But it explains exactly how we got to this point here. So apparently whatever happened between them, he decided to maroon his father again here on Riven by taking the last linking book out, which linked to Myst. Apparently falling into the Starfisher while linking with that book. And of course, that's where the Myst book landed at our feet at the beginning of Myst. So he had just linked out. So that explains at the beginning of Myst, when you see the Starfisher opened up and Atrus falling through, you could see a sky beyond it. That sky was the sky of Riven here. So that, piecing all the puzzle pieces together. So interesting stuff. So now, again, has Catherine imprisoned, I guess, as bait to get Atrus to come back with a linking book out to free himself. And that's the reason why, if we leave this here, that's the reason why he built this little imprisoning trap here. So he expected Atrus to appear here. His guard would then take the linking book, and Gen would be free to heck with his son Atrus and Catherine both. Or maybe he would take them with him. I don't know. We don't know Gen's plans. But that's that. Have I hit all the high points? Is there...
I think so.
Yeah, to maroon his father on Riven. He's called it Riven the Fifth Age. Yeah. Wow. Apparently he's been here 33 years? What? No, he just hasn't seen him in 30 years. Okay. I don't know. Well, anyway. So like I said, still more questions. A lot. Like, who was that person that darted the guard and took the prison book? Don't know yet. So, all that's left is to explore Riven.
Whee!
There's some excitement. All right, well, before we tread off down this little pathway here, let's finish off looking around this immediate area, including this, looks like a telescope or something.
I was going to say it looks like a still.
A still? Okay, yeah, fair enough. We can look at that. There's a cover down on the floor. Can't really, we can look in on it and...
Buttons, yes.
Buttons.
Yes, really clicky buttons.
It's not opening up. Maybe we have to know the correct code.
Clearly, yes.
And if we look inside this, okay, nope, that's...
Wow, that's... Wow.
Lens for something, but okay. And over here, there's a button.
Button. Lever.
Nothing happening with any of that. Okay, maybe it doesn't have power. We're so familiar with that. Oh, and there's a thing over here. I just randomly clicked on that. All right. Interesting. So, let's step back out. Yeah, you can definitely tell from that angle if we go back again. Oh, interesting. Well, we can look down.
Oh, God.
Okay. So there's that. Yeah, it definitely looks like a dagger thrust into the ground there now. It's interesting.
Interesting.
All right, let's go on. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't introduce you properly. Everyone, this is Susan Stewart. I am Stern-B, aka Kerbon. For those who have joined us via the raid, I'm not exactly sure how raids work exactly.
Hello.
Only that I guess I get more viewers, which I am not going to complain about. So thank you and join, and I hope you are enjoying. No spoilers, please. Susan doesn't remember any of this, and I only remember bits and pieces of it. So, feel free to chat away, though. All right. We got some stairs. See how the quality of this looks so much nicer than the Myst? I mean, everything just looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's still a very good looking game.
Even at this lower resolution here, which I think that's 640 by 480, if I'm not mistaken, or something similar to that. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
So apparently the only way out of there is to go up these stairs. And they lead to this. A pathway that leads over there. Oh, there's some more stairs that continue down the other side. And this doorway right here
Ooh.
leads into a
Oh, is that a
room.
scarab on the wall?
That's just, it looks like a button,
No, it's
actually.
straight ahead on the column.
Oh, straight ahead. Yeah, let's step on in here, sure.
Sorry, I know you were.
Some of
with
that
this stuff.
beautiful ambiance I'd love to hear.
No, it's definitely a beetle of some sort.
This we can't read, obviously. It's not specified anywhere, but it's not a spoiler to say this is Dunny writing. At least I think it is. Pretty sure it is. As for these things, yeah, they are most definitely...
Oh, cool.
Little... Yeah, we can zoom in. Oh, I think these might be like in a specific order. They tell a story or something. Like
Looks like they're telling a story about writing the books.
Okay, so there's someone, yeah, definitely writing a book. Okay. Do we need to keep them open? Let's see if I can leave them open and then back out. Nope, they automatically close. Oh well. And this one.
Oh,
Okay,
them
looks like that.
being gods.
Yep, that person who wrote the book is now being revered as a god.
It always goes well.
Oh, always. In fact, I think both of us can probably already assume. Was that this one? Who that person might be. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the third one here. Oh. Okay, that would probably be Atrus, I guess, with a mislinking book. Falling into a starfisher. Kind of looks like that, maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. And then what do we have here? It's the fourth one. Not entirely sure what this scene represents.
Well, let's see. In the bottom right, we have, it looks like pages falling from a tree.
Oh. Okay, so it looks like he's got plans. He's building something, handing those plans out there, going to work for him. And they're getting paper, manufacturing it from the trees, I guess. And these, some weird square symbols.
He taught them to play Tetris.
What the 5 people represent here, I don't know. Okay. And this would be the 5th one. And okay, definitely all the trees have been cut down, so there's stumps left, and the machine is turning those logs into books, essentially paper. And this machine here, I guess, is what helps do that. Huh. And then again, 5 people like worshiping the book. So, some interpretive storytelling here. In this, there's a gate we can't quite get through, but we can see a huge golden structure, it looks like, beyond it. Okay. Before we press the button here, let's do a little more exploring. Let's go down here. Check this out on the side. Which, by the way, apparently there appears to be more than just one island, because you see there's a bit of an island out there, and there's this island here, and they're connected with that walkway. Okay, well here's...
Another dagger.
Ah, you notice. I can't really look at it, but we can look at the bottom of the door. But yeah, there's definitely a dagger there. So we don't have a lock, but well, we just saw by clicking down here. Maybe we can just crawl under it. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's not a very well built gate, but okay. And we can climb up here. this.
Oh.
Little something something here. Looks like we're looking through a hole in the wall. If there were 5 pillars, and that means, you know, 5 walls in here, even a 5-pointed star on the floor, then we're looking through the opposite of that pillar, which means there's a hole in the wall right here, right?
Uh-huh.
Even though it looks like it's in the shape of a pillar.
Yeah, it might be one of the beetles that you're looking through, actually.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's... okay, we'll have to crawl under again. Get dirty. Alright. Step back up here. Okay. Well, let's see what this button does. That's what that button does.
Oh.
Okay. So that's a thing.
So does it mean that that door...
The doorway has moved, hasn't it, to the right? The gate.
Uh-huh.
So the opening is now one step to the left. We're gonna have to do some math here, aren't we? Or at least some geometry, trying to figure out exactly if we could go back and forth between the button that rotates and this hole here. Yeah, see, now it's just that's the opening we came through, but it was like over here somewhere. That's the main entryway. And now it's just at some rock. So if we moved it twice more, or once more, I guess, it would be at that opening towards the that golden thing we saw, right?
I think so.
But we
then
wouldn't
how
be
would
able
we
to get in
in?
here. Right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you can open that gate from the outside, so if the gate is in front of us...
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's give it another rotation and see, shall we? That is some bassy stone grinding sounds. Okay, and if we look inside... Okay, yeah, so the opening's... Okay, so the gate is actually... Well... Is that right? That'd be the opening we came through, because we moved it twice now. I guess that grate is stuck on the outer wall, not on this inner rotating wall, right? Let's see what the other side looks like. Ah, yeah, okay, see, now here's our opening. You can step in here. But yeah, this is definitely still gated.
Alright, well, what's changed in here, then?
I think these are still just... Yeah, they still show these things. Yeah, that's it. So there's 5 sides to the room. And these 2 sides that are only separated by 1 wall have openings in them. If we move it twice more, then we will have moved it 4 times, right? Let me check that out. I think I think you might be right. We need to, like, open the grate from the other side or something. did you see that? And there's okay. Weird. All right, so this wall leads obviously that way. This is just rock. We saw that from the other side. This one actually leads to that golden structure, I believe. Is that right? Or is that... Yeah, because this one leads to this, which we don't know what that is. And then... Oops, let me turn around. Then this wall leads to the cave that we were in. Okay, so there's the 5 paths, which is not 5. There's only 3 paths, really. This one, that's a rock wall. Golden structure, this, and then the cave behind that wall. So it's a matter of rotating the room so that we can access those various other paths. We may not be able to do that yet. You know, we might have to open up a gate first somehow.
Yeah, where else can we go?
We can go across this little walkway here.
Ah, yes.
Yes, definitely. In fact, there's more islands out there. Look at this. There's some sort of rail system going on. Keep stepping closer. There's another island out there. There's an island over there. That's definitely a separate thing there. Ooh, see more of that golden structure back there.
Very shiny.
Yeah, big dome. You can go all the way into the entrance. Yeah, you can't really see it. Okay. There's a cave here, a door to the side. Let's try going on down before we check out that door, I think. It's kind of a long cave. There we go. An interesting stone door. This is an interesting structure here, and it's sort of like a, I don't know what you call this, a temple or something?
Yes?
Not sure?
I am not sure.
And by all means, please feel free to let me know if you need me to slow down or speed up, or if I'm clicking through things too fast or whatever.
I mean, I'm good. Oh. Definitely not creepy.
Huh. What is this? What is this thing here? Oh, that looks like a something.
Oh.
That opens a door there. Okay, that must be the temple, it looks like. Alright. And there's another one over here. What is this? Don't know what that is. Okay, and we're in a chair here.
There's a lever and a button.
Can't do the lever. Oops, that just gets out of the chair. So let's hit the button. Okay.
Now try the lever.
Okay, I have tried the lever. Okay,
fascinating.
Press the button, just moves the lever. It snapped back apparently. Oh, no, it just snapped again. Weird.
Look at the cameras and see if anything's changed.
Sure.
Okay, door's still open.
And
It looks the
nothing changed.
same. Okay.
Let's go to the temple, see if... Oh, that's the cage behind us. They're closing back up again. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, close back up. Which way are we going? Is this the correct way? Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, that's interesting. Some sort of like statue thing here and some food that is not, well, maybe a little bit rotted there, I think. And another, yeah, I didn't even notice those two statues flanking this central structure.
Weird.
That one's got an eye in it, so yeah, this is definitely some sort of creature, maybe something that lives here in Riven. But with the door open, we can now explore out here.
Heck yeah.
Okay, we can step over here first. Nothing really to see there. There's just some stairs which lead to whatever is on these rails, or would be on these rails. Maybe this button will call that something. Oh,
Oh,
there you can see it.
yes, tram.
Hey, Quaffle Records. It's good to see you joining us. It is not my first time playing. I'm not sure. Is it, Susan, is it your first time playing, or you just don't remember?
I didn't think so, but it may be. I remember none of this.
Regardless, it has been a long time since either of us has played it. So there's a lot I don't remember as well. But I also don't want to ruin any surprises for Susan. Weird little handle on the back of the seat. We can sit down. Can't pull that lever there, but we can take this around. I think that was the door closing, was that first sitting there. And oh, now we can push it forward. And here we go. Shake, shake, shake.
Have you ever played Abduction?
I have. Whoa! Almost
Wait!
fell off the track.
I have not played Abduction.
Yeah, Abduction is Cyan's latest game. Came out 2 years ago, I believe.
So we'll get there.
We'll get there eventually. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Myst franchise.
That's a shame.
But
I
it
do
still
enjoy
is a
the.
fantastic game with mystery and everything.
It's good.
Yeah, you enjoy the family
I enjoyed the
dysfunction.
whole setting of the Myst franchise.
I think you might enjoy Abduction. It's definitely also a puzzler.
Yeah. Well, I should hope so. What they do.
Alright, got a cave here with some steps on this island or whatever, and there's a little something weird over here.
Oh.
Little
It's
eye
kind
on a...
of, yeah, it looks like a stylized eye. Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Let's do that again.
What? Yeah. Let's.
You hear the sound it makes?
Yes.
Like a chirping sound and that weird symbol on the back. Okay.
Yes, Copple Records. We just finished playing the Real Myst Masterpiece Edition.
Yep.
And I had definitely played that before and remembered quite a bit. And Chris has played many iterations of Myst, so.
Yeah. If you go back and watch the VOD or my YouTube video of the last one, I kind of went through the first minute or so of each of the iterations of Myst through the ages, from Myst Masterpiece Edition to Real Myst Masterpiece Edition.
Yeah.
And
yes. They announced that last week when we were playing our last we had our last final play of Myst.
Mm-hmm.
We're finishing it up. Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay. I just cracked my knuckle. It was amazing.
It feels so good. Okay, did you notice that when I went through here and walked up these steps and turned around? What you see?
Is it a platypus?
Some sort of shape that looks like an animal, doesn't it? And
Maybe
that little ball is right
this is the
where
eye. Yeah.
the eye would be.
It's
Interesting.
not creepy at all.
Sure, it's just a coincidence, right?
There's a lot of disconcerting things in this game. I like it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Oh, did I miss a turn off there?
I'm excited.
That's just a, okay, yeah. And did I see that? Yeah, there's a little button there. I think that's the tram calling button. So
Beep boop.
What's so far out here? I don't know, but
Oh.
okay. Yeah, I remember this game. There's a lot of walking around, traveling between different areas. So we can go down. Let's go down the stairs first. I guess.
Do we know about the Easter egg? Which Easter egg?
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head what Easter eggs. So feel free to let
Is
us
it
know a
in
couple.
Riven or Myst or what?
This leads down to a little beach and something moving down there.
Oh. I know. Dinosaurs. It's cool.
Oh, oop.
Oh.
Yeah, what? You just snort at us and then leave. Okay. I see how it is. Oh, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember how to access that particular Easter egg. Alright, well, there was some interesting creatures that just flipped right off as soon as we got near them.
As wild animals are wont to do.
Yeah. Walk around here on the beach, kind of peaceful. The place doesn't look like it's deteriorating to me. You know?
No, seems nice.
Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this. But yeah, there's where we came from, I believe, and it does look like it continues on. Or somewhere, doesn't it? Yeah, there, well, is that? No, that's not.
No,
Maybe
it's
this
just a
is
weird
dead
rock.
Just a weird rock. Step on over here and turn around. Okay, that's something. The formation of those rocks looks kind of like those statues we saw flanking that central thing in the temple, doesn't it? Ish.
Oh,
And look,
another eye.
Sounded like a whale or something.
It did, yes.
All right. Well,
Could
kind of
see
looks
it
like
as
a
a
whale.
whale rock, yes.
Interesting stuff so far. Well, we've been going for about an hour. I'm happy to continue on if you are. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's keep going for a little bit.
Okay, I don't think... Yeah, we can continue down here. But I don't think we want to step inside here just yet. Well, we can. It doesn't really matter. It circles around, but let's circle around from this side, this end, rather. That leads back to the tram. This will lead us to something else. A little walkway. What is that? It's very peaceful around here. Oh, there's definitely something there. Can we get a better look at it if we step forward and turn around?
Try
Not really. Maybe another step forward. Oh, it's a big old dagger again. Not quite the same shape.
Interesting. No, very different, as a matter of fact.
Alright. Oh, this almost looks a
What,
little bit
is familiar?
like channelwood or something. Or here's the trees that are cut down.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to the left first here. Definitely keep looking around. Oh, there's some stuff over there, and there's a door there. Okay. And this, we come down here. Oh. Okay. So, an alarm system, I guess?
Yes.
Person and sitting in that. How did he get in that tower there? I guess it's connected to that cliff wall or something. I don't know.
Yes, Chris does have the coolest beard.
Oh wow! Thank you. I don't get. Ooh, something going on over there.
Ah.
I get nearly enough compliments about this thing. Wow, so many ways to go now.
Wow, right? Just go one by one, I guess. Ooh,
I think
Chloe.
this one, yeah. Don't think we can interact with these blue things.
Oh, it's that picture on the wall there.
Oh, can't really make that out. Again, it kind of
People
looks like...
worshipping someone.
Yeah, got a figure with a 5-pointed star above his head.
They'll probably again.
Yeah. Okay, there's this. Actually, let's come back. Ooh, well, I mean, gosh, it doesn't really matter. There's so much to see and do. Oh, some movement up there. Interesting structures up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes? What? Hello? Oh. No, you're just getting your kid. Okay. Bye, then. Okay. Which I think... Is that... Yeah, that's actually... We can't do anything with that right now. Okay. So move on. There's like a little dock here.
Go down.
So... water is not acting like water here. How is that doing that?
I don't know. Fascinating.
He didn't even notice that till I said something.
No, I did. I've
said,
just
"Oh,
been
okay,
trying to
yeah."
grok it.
Yeah, let's see. Wow, this is, I guess it's a bunch of little homes or something.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Kind of a village.
Uh-huh.
Which you probably can't see it in the picture. No, you can't right now. I've got a picture on my wall behind me here of basically this shot, or close to this shot.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't even get to them. Oh, this one looks like we can get to. Hi there. Well, that was a weak knock.
Yeah. Meh.
Come on.
Meh.
Okay. They're not answering. Alright, fine. Yeah, you can definitely see it from up here even. Like little holes in the water.
Yeah. Very
Oh.
interesting.
Okay. Can we go? No, we can't. That leads to nothing. Okay, we have to go around here. Yeah, go up a little higher. And here's the thing.
So many copper pots.
Okay. Yep, we're inside of this thing now. Here. Okay. Well, we can't do anything with it right now. But we can lower it. Okay. So it's down there now.
Sure is.
Oh, in fact,
Like
you
there's
see
a whole
that?
track. Yeah.
There's tracks in the water, so that's like a submarine of sorts.
Cool.
Pots, you say, huh? Drums? No, I don't know. And a little altar. Oh, look at that! It's another one of those like structures that we, statues that we saw in the temple. With the two
Prostrating.
little tusks. Okay. Well, there's a fire. Don't know what they got cooking. And that's about all I think we can reach here. Yeah. If I remember correctly. So now we gotta go back. So I'm gonna click through this a little bit more. Go down, we can go down, we can go down. We can walk around. Which way was it that we came from? This way? Yeah, I think we came from this way. So if we keep going this direction instead... Oh, we can't go any further, can we? Shoot. I thought we could. I must be missing something. Either that, or... I was just mistaken. That must be it. Okay, so that's a dead end for right now. We did lower that submarine, which that's a good thing.
Good, good, good.
So we're going to have to keep going back. It's an interesting little cave there. Alright, back through the blue lights. Yeah, let's step in here, shall we? Why not? And we see this spinning thing up there. Oh, well, let me look at it now. Fork in the road. This leads... Oh, well. There's another one of those daggers. Oh, here's that doorway that we saw. Yeah, from the other side. Okay, so that links up here.
Uh-huh.
Good, good, good. I like it when things link up. Oh, wow. That's an interesting axe.
We can't
Looks like
take
that would
it.
break easily.
You'd think, yeah.
Hmm. And then there's this. Which we don't want to pull that handle right now. We're not done here.
Okay.
Oops, nope, not that way. There we go. Let's go back to here. Oh, hello, little bug, scarab, beetle thing. How you doing? Okay. He just left again. Like you said before, wildlife tends to do that.
Yeah.
I'm missing something, I think, around here. Or maybe I just haven't gotten to that. Yeah, see? Oh. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
another
this is
eye.
it. Yeah, okay, I that's what it is. It's really easy to miss these stairs right here. Where the dagger is. And yeah, you come down here and there's this... Does that sound familiar?
Sounds like a really angry sheep.
Sounds like an
Or
angry
a
sheep.
goat.
Alright, let's take this other path over here. I feel like I'm missing something else, but I don't think I am. Not necessarily, anyway. Oh, wow. How many... Oh, no, there's just this one path. Okay. And... that. Which, again, is sort of like a crude representation of that same... Again, with the two tusks and the eyes up here. Hmm. Interesting, huh? Now, I don't know... Nothing seems we can do with this right now. Yeah, there's that spinning thing up there. Yes, we know you're a buzzy beetle. Or whatever it is you are. Okay, I think now, if we come in from the other side, I'm going to have to do a lot of walking. This game has a lot of walking. Then we might be able to learn some good info. Some necessary info. Oh, see, there's those. Yeah, snort at us and go. Yeah, thank you. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they swim away. Alright, now let's go over here. Looks like they got these little glow sticks to light the way. And, here we are at, there's the village again, over there. Different side of it. And there's another one of those lookout posts. So here we are at this. And there's this thing. Which we turn that little knob and look at that, it's filling up with water. And then this, of course.
Beetle.
That's that beetle. And that symbol on the back side again. And in fact, excuse me, looking at it from back here, it kind of has that shape of the beetle. This is no longer a coincidence, is it?
No.
Alright, let's come down here, and here, and here. I don't think there is any stop. No, there's no. Okay. Step over here, and look at that. I'm glad we lowered that submarine. Now we can get into it. Okay. I guess let's just... So, definitely tracks that we're moving around on. Let's go up again. Very slow going uphill, apparently.
Apparently.
So it's definitely going in and out of water. There's definitely holes in the water there. And we can't really seem to get out here. I guess we need to lower this ladder first somehow. Can we? I don't think we can move. Oh, we can. I didn't think the tracks went on from here. Oh, a couple of paths merge right there, and okay, it splits. So, how happens if we go forward again? We go to the right. In fact, I think that takes us about to where we started. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Let's have a quick look and see. And yep, we definitely have a ladder here. And so we had gone around to that point because I recognized that structure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's look at these other controls. Let's turn this one around here. What is this? Okay. So we can go back this direction. Turns the whole submarine around 180 degrees. Since we can't go backwards, we can only go forwards. That makes sense.
Yeah.
In fact, let's see what happens if we turn it around once more. We got two branching paths here, two branching paths here. And if we turn this knob over to the left, yeah, let's just take the leftward path. Okay. It is rather slow moving this way. But the game does give you a mechanic where you can skip these. If ever you want me to do so, please let me know.
Okay.
Doesn't look like we can get out here. There's no ladder. It's not it reached out towards us yet. Darn.
All
We
right,
may not
Chris.
be able to do anything.
I'm fading fast all of
I
a
can
sudden.
hear. Yeah.
So I think this is a
think it's a
good
good
spot to
spot.
call it.
All right, fair enough. Deep in a submarine. Let us stop it here for now. Let's save the game right here. It may not be yellow, but, you know, who's going to know? All right. So I think we're going to call it here then. I'm definitely starting to feel a little bit of fatigue myself, so it's a good idea. We'll continue this again next time. Do you think we might be able to get together Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday is looking good this week.
All right, sounds good. Just keep me in the loop, and I will keep everyone else in the loop on my Twitter feed.
Sure thing.
Speaking of which, please follow me here if you are so inclined at twitch.tv/SturmB. You can also like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that good stuff on my YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at SturmB, which is where I post all of my, postponements, cancellations, whatever, and just general banter. And of course on Instagram, where I'm simply known as Sturm. You can see me here every Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, or 0100 UTC, and every Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific, and 1800 UTC. So hopefully we will be back again here in Riven Saturday. But like I said, follow me on Twitter for any more recent updates on that. With that said, I think we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Susan, you got anything you want to plug or just mention or whatever?
No, I'm good, but I'm excited about playing this game.
Awesome. Yes, so am I. I'm
Yes.
so glad we made it to this game. My favorite of the series. Can't wait to dig into the meat of it here when all revelations start happening and
Yes.
learn things. It'll be so great.
I'm
can't wait.
excited.
All right, everyone out there, please take care and stay safe.
Bye.